Hey.
Hello. If anyone can see us yet, please let us know. I've got it on my phone, but I feel like it's delayed a different amount of time every time. There we go.
So
it's coming off on my
it's funny that we're our two books couldn't be the polar opposites. You're reading Frostheart and I'm reading porn.
Yeah. Just a cute middle grade, and then just I feel like
Though in saying that, guess what I picked up the other day, which I've started as well. So I'm reading book 2 of Amari.
Nice.
Which is good. So I read 90 pages yesterday, so it reads really quick.
That's what I love about middle grade.
I decided not to get the audio for this. So
hi, Cara.
Hey. Do you know where she is? Where's
US.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure specifically where, but it must be really, really late because my best friend is in Chicago, and it is like 4 a.m. for her.
Well, technically, then it's early in the morning.
Yes. So I'm not sure where Cara is. Yeah, there we go. 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
Definitely. That's early. But we've got Tracy.
Hey, Trace. Hey, Trace. And
who's reading Fire. I'm assuming that's as part of Mel's read along.
What's Fire about, Tracy? What's it about? I've not heard of that book.
I think it's the second in the Graceling series.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the third. I can't remember which one. But it's definitely a sequel to Graceling.
Oh, yep.
Yep. And we've got Ash. Hey Ash. Who'll be picking up Lady Midnight. Nice.
I want to actually start again from the start on those books because I think I read the first series halfway and then I stopped. I've got Lady Midnight. I've got pretty much most of the books. So I probably need to restart it from the start though.
Yeah, I kind of hated the original series. It's
I kind of liked it. But in saying that, I did.
The first 3 are good. The first 3 are good. It's like from there that goes a little downhill, and then the other series pick up.
So I stopped at the good spot.
Yeah, really, she should have just ended the series there. But where you got this one?
Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
Half upon a time. Sounds like a like Once Upon a Time type of.
Yeah. Is it like a? I'm gonna guess it's middle grade.
Everyone's just Googling here.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess from the cover there. Can't really see it, but there's
yeah. It's like looks like Jack and the Beanstalk stalk.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like a retelling. Yeah, there we go. It's a fairy tale inspired middle grade. That sounds like fun.
This is 2010. I don't ever remember seeing this on the.
I've never heard of it before.
No. Maybe because, in Australia, back in the day, we got like nothing compared
Yeah.
to how many books now that we actually get on the shelf.
Yeah.
Years ago, we get, not as much.
Yeah, or you get something like 3 years later.
If it made anything, if it did well overseas.
Yeah.
So back in the day, that.
Yeah, I feel like it's not really that important. As long as you kind of remember the basics, I think you can.
I do remember. It's Chase, and what's her name?
Clary.
Yeah. But that BS, and they're like, "You're my sister. Oh my God, you're my brother." I'm like, I didn't believe it then, buddy. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. But then they're like, "Oh my God, you're not my brother." I'm like, yeah, could have figured that out,
Yeah, it's just such a weird plot twist to go with. Like, out of everything that you could have possibly thrown out, you were like, let's tell everyone they're siblings.
No, but then she's like, "Oh no, that ring you've got, it's not a W, it's an M." No. You got the story right the first time.
Yeah.
But then when she does find out her real brother.
I was going to say, Sasha, she still kissed her real brother, though.
So deep down, she knew that was wrong. That,
it's just weird.
Incorrect.
But as well, it's like, this is a book. Like, this is a choice that Cassandra Clare has made.
The bad person goes, that's your brother. Too convenient. I mean.
Yeah. And it's like, and no one else knew. Like, sure. But Sasha's here now.
Hey. She's still, in the third book, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad what she did to her best friend, though.
Yeah.
Vampire, and that turns into a vampire.
Yeah.
Because she does use him a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel bad. Both of them are just awful. Like both of the leads are just the worst people ever.
I mean, they're 16. I took them at being around about 16.
Yeah.
So, at 16, you make stupid choices.
It's true, but yeah.
I'm here. I'm shipping demons and what?
Yeah, I don't watch Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, so that means absolutely nothing to me.
That's the person's name. I'm assuming that's Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Smith.
I feel like it's got to be Matt Smith.
That's fine then. If you tell me the name, I'm like, I don't know who that is. And you're like, Matt? Yeah. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So
that's okay, Sasha. I think you're fine because neither of us know what you're talking about.
Just sue myself out. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Come back.
Tell us if it's Matt Smith.
But my sister had watched it, so she sent me a link because I said, "Do you have Binge? I want to see it." So she sent me a link and she goes, "Just go on here and you can watch it for free." And I'm like, okay, but I want to read the books first. Okay, I've not read the books, and I didn't actually, other than season 1, I have not watched actually Game of Thrones either. I know, controversial.
I haven't seen any of it. I don't care. So it's just not my kind of thing.
So I got book 1. That's supposed to be the new season, Blood and Bone.
Yeah.
That thing book. So, Fire and Blood. I'm staring at it. I'm trying to find it on my stack.
Yeah. And yes. I mean, I'm sure both Lola and I have read worse than Uncle and Niece.
I mean, if you're like brother and sis, I read what's that classic book? Flowers in the Attic. And that was a brother and sister. That really was family.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of, it's probably not that new for Game of Thrones fans. They're probably like, yeah, we've seen
I'm
some
okay,
stuff.
I'm okay, uncle, that aunt, niece, nephew, or whatevs. My ones are more like, she's like 15 and he's like 45, 50. I'm like, come on. I'm not
Yeah.
big on huge age gaps. So I'm reading Praise and they're 20 years difference.
I think for me it's okay as long as well, obviously they're over 18, but also kind of like, I prefer if they're like over 20, like the youngest one is still 20 something.
The book I'm reading is 21. She's 21 and he's 40. Which is kind of going on the border of being, but I'm talking about, like even in real life, you see people and they're like, this is 20 and this is my husband, he's 62. And I'm like, what the fuck? Too much.
Hey.
Hi.
Erin just walked into it going, oh my God.
I did kind of literally walk in as well because I've got my desk in standing mode.
Oh, cool.
Because I gotta also like make dinner, so I'm in like action mode.
What's the dinner?
Like I'd make this sort of like, I'm hesitant to call them banh mi because it's not technically traditional banh mi, but it's sort of banh mi flavors inspired sandwiches. Banh mi inspired pork sandwiches.
Nice.
That sounds good.
Yeah, she's like, I'm reading Praise. Yes, I'm actually not reading Praise. I've got the audio book, so you can really hear the smut happening.
Nice.
And so, of course, I'm then going to have to read all of them. So at the moment, if I read book one, I will keep going until I hit the end of whichever book is out at the moment. That's my deal.
Yeah.
I start a series, I need to finish them.
Yeah. I will just start the series and then forget about it. And then like in 3 years' time, be like, I should reread that first book so that I can finish the series.
No, it's like when I used to do that. That's why I read Graceling and have not read the rest of it.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Helen's joined. Hey. What are you reading of Hamnet?
Erin, what are you reading tonight?
What? Great question. Technically, my next make me read book is this will come back now. How many fucking sprints am I gonna hold this up?
Yeah, I thought that cover looked familiar.
Yeah, that's because I've been reading it for months. But like that's why I put it on my make me read to like.
You're savoring it.
Yeah. Well, it's short stories, so it's
you
pick it. But I put it on make me read to like make sure. Yeah, and it came second. So I've already read The Dragon's Bride.
What did you think?
I really liked it.
I
thought it was great. Yes. I'm gonna pre-order it, so I'll have both physically. Because I love the Kraken cover, and like I'm very interested in the tentacle situation.
So that's vintage 80s.
Like it's very like Bodice Ripper.
Nice. Yeah.
And I love like the treatment that they've even done with like her like the author name font. Like it the part of me that like loves design just is delighted. But yeah, I actually ended up really enjoying it and gave it 4 stars.
I think it's a really fun one. Like I wasn't sure.
I think I did it in a day. It's so quick to read.
Oh yeah, it's so small. It's like barely 200 pages, I think, from memory.
Yeah.
It's like they meet, they have some sexy time, and over.
Yeah. And what else more do you need? Like
lovely creative sexy times also. I'm like intrigued by the like basically kind of like oral sex from like a crocodile mouth situation. It's fascinating.
Anyone who's like just dropped in is probably like, what the hell?
Well, we started hot at the moment.
Yeah.
So Sasha's like, you know, that Eyes on Me, which is book 2, is Step
Yeah.
Sibling. The one after this is Step. But it's Step. They're not physically related. It's Step.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself, they're not actually biologically related. Kind of. Unless they're, one, you know, they've got one. Step is, they're not related at all, is
Step
it?
is just,
by marriage.
Half is when it's like, one parent.
So your mum's picked up a younger lad.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, and like that's a smaller age gap, but a much worse one.
Yeah,
I'm kind of just like once people are adults, like I feel like they can make like their own kind of decisions.
Over 18, sure.
But sometimes a guy at 20 is as young, as juvenile as a 16-year-old anyway. You know.
Yeah, but I still.
Actually, it says in his 20s. I took it as that he was actually 20. So 5 years difference. But
he could be like 29.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
What's Wild Book Garden? Is that another porn book that I need to read on my list? And it's the funny thing is, I'm like, I'm not going to pick up another book. I'm not picking another book that's not sitting right here. I'm not. And then there's a few series that I'm like, I didn't need to pick it up. I've got enough books to last me for another 6 months.
Well, Tracy's got another one. I
found another monster, one called Deceived by the Gargoyles. Oof.
Yeah, I think I had seen, it's like one of the Lillian Locke ones. Yeah, I had seen that one because it looks like there's like a plus size heroine on the cover, which is fun.
I think I know this one. Oh yeah. Oh, you can't even like see the gargoyle on the cover. You can like just see its hands. That's a pretty cover too, though.
It does remind me of another, and I can't remember the book story, that she goes back home. This is a relative's house, and she inherited it. And she walks in, and there's two gargoyles up at the top.
Lock every door.
At night they come alive, and then of course they're sexy times. But yeah. So they're
of course. Like, what else are you gonna do when gargoyles come alive?
A curvy librarian. Ooh. This is Deceived by the Gargoyles. She's a curvy librarian looking to start a family. And a clan of gargoyles. Oh, I'm putting this on.
I was going to say, Tracy, you've just made Lola's night. Yeah, that one is extremely creepy.
Oh, they're different. So the first book in this Monstrous Matches is Stalked by the Kraken, is book 1. Found by the Lake Monster, 1.5. And Deceived by the Gargoyles, number 2. I thought it was the same people's. Gargoyles.
No, I think it's the same as the kind of usual romance where it's like each book will follow a different couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
in saying that, like she said, that was a big age gap between Elvis and Priscilla, I think it is. Yeah. That was a big gap.
Yeah. Oh no. Thank you for joining us anyway.
Hey.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
He's like, feed me.
Just got the Peculiar Tastes books in the mail. Oh, I haven't heard this one either. We need like almost like a Google Doc of just like lists.
Yeah,
of
you know, like
books.
just while you're there, just
Yeah, just like drop us. Ooh.
I need to just stop working, honestly. You know, all those wasted hours of me working, I could be reading.
I know. Is this?
Ooh, nice cover.
I was
Is this
gonna
a
say. I was gonna say, is this the one that's like by different authors? Am I looking at the right one?
There's something listed as Jenny
Yeah, I clicked on that one, but then it says book 2 is by Katie Robert. Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah,
Bookspeeds
Adriana.
Yeah.
Apparently that's on the list too.
Yeah.
First book, The Death God Sacrifice.
I know, right? Like, I'm gonna need that. Thank you.
So when I open my Google, I just take a screenshot of the whole series, and I'm like, "Yep, that's on the list."
Oh yeah.
I do like when you can get the book KU.
Oh yeah, that makes it so much easier.
And then you just pay $2 or $3 to get the audiobook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the series that is in Kickstarter at the moment. They're getting them properly printed.
That's pretty cool.
I'd like to get us Kickstarter, but then when you look at the postage to get to you, and you're like,
I know, it'll be like the postage will be like $125.
Yeah, sometimes
it's like $60 on the thing.
Yeah. Sometimes more than the book.
And it's like, I can't justify buying a $60 book and then paying double.
I know, I could justify the actual book. I can't give you another $60 to post it to you.
Yeah.
And she's back.
Hi. Sorry. Our hot water service got replaced today. And Adrian went to have a shower and it's just started spitting everywhere. And so like he was just like hovering beside the door being like, hey, because he was in a towel. So but we just needed to run it for a while. There was just air in the pipes.
Oh, okay. He was in a towel looking all sexy like? Is that
looking like sad and distressed.
And
then
we've thought Erin, you just send us a text, be back in half an hour.
Yeah. And then also like as I was taking my headphones off, I slammed them into the ceiling fan because I'm standing and I'm very tall. And they broke, but I put them back together and they seem fine.
Hopefully they hold up.
So, chaos.
It's always the way.
We were just talking about more monster romance suggestions coming up.
Yes,
Good.
Another one from Katie Robert and part of a series.
I'm into the monster romance now.
Yeah, this is like, so Sasha was saying it's like 6 different authors.
It's peculiar taste series, and they're doing a fancy books on Kickstarter. They're printing them out all fancy.
Yeah, Sasha was just saying, and it's 3 volumes, so you finish one story, flip the book over, and it's the second book.
Neat.
Which is cool. I've never really heard of that before.
I've only seen that in like novels that are like 2 different perspective type ones.
Oh yeah.
Or like companions.
I've seen it once when they had twins, and they were twin sisters, and the
I think I may have heard of that one.
2 parts of the book.
Yeah, I read one recently that was like 2 like vastly different stories, but they were sort of like the themes were in conversation, and you're sort of like meant to be free to pick which one you started with.
Oh, yep.
which is nice and quick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how was the shipping? How expensive was it?
What did she buy?
That's what she's saying. She bought that series.
Oh, not the Kickstarter though.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, I think.
You sure? Because it's still on. Oh no, it's finished. So, Sash, did you get the paperback or the hardcover? Because you got that hardcover. More power to you, buddy.
We're all going to turn up at your house and steal it.
Oh no, it's $200 for the hardcovers.
Oh wow!
That's not including the post.
The Demon's Bargain is about the Norwegian.
Oh, I liked that.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, like, we don't get to properly, like, meet them, but, like, I liked the sort of, like, that he had, like, a relationship history. And
yeah. I'm definitely going to look that up. The Hub with all the prints. Ooh. You've really splurged.
What is your peculiar taste?
Oof, nice. Well, we're gonna go. What is it? Go hard or go home? Apparently, Sash went hard.
Good on you.
Oh, is it this one? The Demon's Bargain, Peculiar. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This we're still talking about Peculiar Taste. Demon's Bargain, Katie Roberts' book.
Yeah.
Pick a place for your meet cute. Oh, obviously on my knees before a menacing queen who had kidnapped me. Obviously. How do you want your love interest to defend you? Stand aside, I'll take care of it myself. Viciously slaughtering anyone who threatens me. Elegantly. Creating diversion so I can escape. Well, elegantly, obviously. Where do you want to spend your happily ever after? I don't care about that. I've lost interest in the quiz.
What is it? There's A, B, and C in there, and you're like, I want to go D.
Yeah. Well, actually, in a spooky fairy castle with nightly orgies doesn't sound too bad.
It'll be a hardship, Erin, but you'll have to take it like a pro. You know, you just have to.
One of the options is the Greater Chicagoland area.
What is this quiz you're doing?
I went to bonkersromance.com. And I clicked on the 2022 Kickstarter, and they've just got a quiz that's like, what is your peculiar taste?
Okay. Check.
Okay. I'm going to go have a look.
Oh, my answer will be burger and chips. Oh, okay. Erin's concentrating how many questions you got in this quiz.
Maybe I backed out and it restarted it.
We should do the quiz together.
I was literally just about to post the link into the comments so that anyone who'd like to do it, there you go.
Yeah. I'm on Describe Your Perfect Date. And I really appreciate that one of the options is blood blowjob in the woods.
Oh, okay.
You're like, yes, please. You know, I'm like, I have to go to this thing now.
I know. No, we've all got to do it.
I have a taste for The Fae Queen's Captive by Sierra Simone.
Nice.
Where a grad student sets out to find a missing castle and is kidnapped for the pleasure of a Fae Queen instead.
But I mean, question one, why would you go no thanks? How do you feel
I love that it was like, if you like click on that, is it just like
finish?
Sorry, we have nothing for you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, the Fae Queen's Captive has a plus-size heroine? That's neat. This is the perfect one for
Ooh.
me.
I got the Hellmouth Guardian's Lover.
Ooh.
Ooh, 3 days of magic, drama, seduction, and maybe just a dash of human sacrifice.
What are you reading?
The one I got was the Hellmouth Guardian. The Hellmouth.
Oh, so
Guardian's
did
Lover.
you finish the quiz?
Yeah, it's only like 5 questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, the choices, please. Where I'm going to make my meet cute. Oh, the choices. No, I don't like snakes, so that's not going to happen.
That was the one I clicked on.
Elevator's boring. Oh, I can't choose the altar or the summoning circle. I'll go summoning circle. Erin, what book did you get?
The Fae Queen's Captive by Sierra Simone.
Ah. What should I just go here? Desire to describe your perfect date and what? How do you say that word? Fueled sex frenzy.
Aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Oh, I could do a fighting tournament. I'll do like the more sweaty. Okay, we're going fighting tournament. How do you want your love interest to defend you? I'm defending you, buddy. Fine, I'll just go slaughter. He's going to slaughter everyone for me.
Really a great declaration of love.
Yes, blood.
Yeah.
All around. Oh, the choice. Where do I want to be? My ever after in the demon realm? Oh, choice. The castle could be too. Fighting side by side with demon? Oh, I can't decide. Get the man in the woods. The ocean, probably not. So I'm torn. Demon realm, spooky fae castle with nightly orgies, or fighting side by side with my demon lover.
Well, I obviously did the spooky fae castle with nightly orgies. Otherwise, happily ever after sounds kind of boring. Otherwise, if you don't have sort of,
you got to have some spice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go fighting side by side with my demon lover, and drum roll, please. Okay, except where do you see the book? Oh, yeah. Your taste is The Demon's Bargain by Katie Robert.
Nice.
Apparently, that's my book of choice now. I have to go and read it today.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all read our book of choice.
Yes, we should.
Have I read that?
Yeah. Are they being released as ebooks as well? I hope so. Because sounds really good.
I'm actually getting the what is it? Fable Co. is got the Katie Roberts.
Yeah.
The full series of the Vampire Queen coming out.
Oh yeah.
It looks good. And then they're coming out with another book subscription box for fantasy. And I'm like, how much money, buddy, are you going to get out of me each month? What a lot.
So much. Oh, that makes me sad though.
What's not coming to public?
The books.
I think based on the expected publication date on Goodreads, it comes out the 4th of October.
Ooh,
like
that's
on Kindle.
awesome. That's nice and seeing.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because I'm going to get the fantasy book subscription, and I'm trying not to buy special edition books if I'm not like, oh my God, it was amazing, just because they're pretty. Because it's 100 and 145 plus shipping to get the books.
Yeah.
They're nice to have, but I mean, I'd probably.
Yeah, but it's like, do you need those?
Yeah. Sasha, you going to get them? Al, were you going to go for Fable Crate? Were you?
Nah, I cancelled my subscription. I didn't have a great time with the ones that I got, and I don't know that I mean, I was getting their past one, the like YA one, and from that I wouldn't recommend them, but that was mostly to do with their book choices. So
yeah.
I feel like it might be different now.
So they're August books. So of course you know what the October book is Katie Roberts, and their August book. I haven't seen September because that's still coming to me. The August book was Kingdom of Villains, if you want to look at the synopsis. So I could probably tell you which, like if you want to just keep an eye on what books they have for the next couple of months and then decide, oh, actually, I like that quality of book. But it sounds like Fable Nights are going to be spicy books and mixed genre. So it may or may not be fantasy. But if you're a contemporary reader, you might like it. And it's very spicy, apparently. Whereas the fantasy other book is fantasy with less spice.
Yeah. I would just like fantasy with all the spice.
Yeah, well, yeah. That'd be nice.
I think
so then if you pick one box and not the other, then you might miss out on a book.
Yeah. This was the July box because I got it, even though I unsubscribed before the payment went through. They somehow sent me a box for free.
Oh.
And I was like, well, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is September Warrior Midwife? I've not. I haven't seen the book.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's the one I got for July. So.
Oh, then it can't be September if you got that in July.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ash was the person that I was talking to about not liking Fable Crate. We were reading a couple, we were buddy reading them, and we were like, this one is bad. Do you want to try the next one? So, I don't know.
Yeah, they're nice looking books, but do you want to spend $45 a book if you're not going to be reading it?
Yeah. And yeah, they are really pretty. Someone, Sasha was just saying they're really pretty, but yeah, I don't know. It's like, is it worth
the money?
So when I could just like buy romance books, like indie romance books that I specifically want.
Yeah.
You know.
But even if they're in the box, you can always just buy the one that you actually wanted.
Yeah, it looks like that's like literally the only one that they haven't done that with is like the Katie Robert one.
Yeah, that's part of the subscription, so they won't sell it separate for that one.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they actually said the book, because I had actually ordered it from Amazon, and they were just about to ship it to me when I'm like, cancel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. They were not it at all.
Oof.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
You see that though with like the like recent Sarah J Maas one that came out that was like sold out. Like the next day people were selling their like special editions.
Oh, Crescent City.
Yeah. And it's like, why buy it if you're not even gonna, like, there is no possible way that you have read that in like 12 hours.
Some people actually just buy them just so they can resell it for double the price, because they're like, I'll make money on this.
Yeah.
Not actually wanting it at all.
Hey.
Pretty good way to be.
Sounds good. Yeah. I have a cat back here, but I'm not getting cuddles. I'm just, in fact, he's facing the other way. He's like, don't even look at me.
You're getting the, what is it, the cold shoulder.
Yeah, I am. But oh well. I feel like we should probably actually do some reading.
Yes.
I
need to cook dinner.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, I stopped in the middle of a sexy scene to come online. I'm like, 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, fine.
Yeah. How do we feel about maybe doing an hour one then?
Yeah, cool.
Sounds good to me.
That would give you time to cook and eat. Hi.
Oh, Merv's out hanging out with her friends.
Yeah. Saying friend doggos.
Paige just snuck in. Like, nothing to see here.
I've been here the whole time. Yeah, okay, so let's go for an hour then.
Paige, what are you reading? Are they good? Is that good?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Good.
It's my vibe. Are you on a well?
No, I'm standing.
Oh, okay.
My desk is still in standing mode because I have a standing desk. Adrian has been using it for work because he's got some tailbone issues. And so it's still in standing mode, and I was going to go cook dinner, so I thought it'd be good if I just stay standing to remind me that I need to
eat.
do that.
I won't be on for too long, but I thought I'd stick my head in and say hello.
It's always good to see your face.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
What
with
is
that one.
this?
You could just see your face like
it.
peeking. Right? It's my new favorite thing. It's called Life at Spaces. For anyone who
I am adding
do
it
like all
to
different
my
ones.
repertoire.
Looks cute.
It's
So
adorable.
there's like dog ones and all sorts of things. So like,
oh, the lo-fi is so cute. Okay. This is my shit.
Cat's gone. Cat apparently is dead to us. This is the new cat.
This is the new thing. All right.
I'm a plant lady, so.
Nice.
Oh, cool. We've already started.
Hey everyone, how did we do?
I got half an hour left.
Okay? Oh, you're shrinking your table? I thought you fell. And I was like, oh God, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I sat down on my chair and was like bringing the desk down to meet me.
Nice. I'm getting there.
Nice.
Was that your first one?
Second.
Nice.
I binge read I'm Glad My Mom Died.
How was it?
Yep. I've now asked 3 of my coworkers to read it. One of them is a psychologist and the other 2 are parents.
I've read it now as well.
You have what? When?
Just the past couple of days.
Oh! We need to talk.
Okay.
Because I still have a lot of unprocessed emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I know a couple of people joined us. We had Lana, Blackstone Heart by Michael R. Fletcher. Nice. I like that his last name was Fletcher. Trying to see if I can get my Fletcher to come here. Hey. Nope.
No.
Hello.
We had Amy join us.
Hey, Amy.
What?
Jane, everyone. Had a few people join in the last stream.
And Jane. Yeah, all at once.
Mm.
And you're totally fine, Jane. That was the first sprint. Leslie, join in for a minute. Have a good day at work. Tracy had 36 pages. Can't remember what Tracy said she was reading. Ash had some dinner.
Amy, what are you
Reading,
researching?
researching.
What are you researching? What? How do you say that? Dolan.
I don't think I've heard of that one. I have no idea.
Oh, here is typing. Paige is like, yes,
Oh,
let's.
sorry.
Oh,
Herbalism. Oh, okay.
that's cool.
Didn't do anything.
Is it Grace?
Paige, have you got one of those cute keyboards with the little
Oh.
round keys that like sound like a typewriter when you type? You know those little,
A mechanical keyboard.
you know those glow in the dark cute things. You know the.
Yeah, they're usually mechanical keyboards.
No, I just have a Logi. It's nice. Just a regular one. I just type really aggressively, especially when I'm excited and talking about particular things.
Me too. Mine's not a mechanical, but it is like a waterproof Logitech.
Oh, I have a
Sounds
problem.
very clacky.
Really, Erin, why do you need waterproof? I mean, you had the other bit of plastic that you were playing on last time I saw you live, and now you have a waterproof keyboard.
I've always had the waterproof keyboard. Well, it's technically a washable keyboard. As in, like, you can put it in the sink and scrub it with some soap and stuff.
Fuck off.
Because I spilled drinks on my keyboard. I just like hit glasses onto it, and also like I hate when you can see that there's like any like dust or stickiness, and so this you can scrub in between all the keys. It comes with like a little scrubby brush and clean it.
Do you have
There
one
is
of the
a-
little vacuums too?
No, I don't. Could probably get an attachment for my vacuum. There is also a mechanical keyboard on the desk because it's
Cool.
Adrian's.
So pretty.
It's cool.
I don't know. I think Ash's might be, but I'm not sure. His does the glowy glow.
Mm.
It's so loud.
Like,
No, because
Yeah.
we've got this sticker shop, which they're Asian sticker shop, and they've got the keyboard, and it's like $60, and I'm like, no, you don't need one. And I'm like, maybe I can make my work desk look fancy with one, and I'm like, no, you've got a supplied working keyboard. You do not need to go and buy your own.
just buy it and claim it back on tax.
Yeah.
I just want it.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that.
What putty? Is that a putty you can
Yeah.
put on your keys and rip off some dirt?
Yeah. So like you can press it down and it
Yeah.
gets between all the keys and
Oh, so satisfying.
mhm.
I just want to do that to my face.
Yeah.
Is it like those strips you stick on your nose and you just want to see what peels off?
love
Oh,
looking
I
at
did the
those.
charcoal
yeah.
mask once. That never again. And I did it with my
Bad.
partner at the time, and he had a beard, and he was
Mm.
just like, "It'll be fine. I'll just go over the top of it." I'm like,
Got stuck?
it
mean,
ripped
most-
off most of his hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, most of what's showing up on it is actually just like
Hair follicle.
your like facial peach fuzz hair. Like
Yeah.
it's ripping out the hair. That's part of why it looks so satisfying, because like it plumps things up with like also taking off a lot of hair. It can't actually like grab like the sebaceous filaments that much.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm with Ash, who's a lot smarter than that.
Unfortunately or fortunately, all those ones and they show on the TV, it's usually done on a guy because guys have bigger paws and they have some more good stuff in there. When you rip it off and you see some really bits, compared to girls, they don't have as much when you rip off a strip off their face. Apparently.
I kind of now want to get some and just like make my
Yeah,
partner
same.
do it to see how bad
think
his
it-
is.
I think it more depends on like genetics than gender. Some people just like have larger, more
Oh, no,
oily
that's-
pores.
Yeah, no, that's what the beautician had said to me. He goes, most guys actually have, you see more when you do those strips on a guy than a girl.
It also depends like how frequently they're doing it. If
You
you're
like
sort of
my
like
pores?
regularly,
They're huge.
that's your nostril.
That's a mystery place down there, Paige. Mystery.
Also, I texted Ash, and he does have a mechanical keyboard, and it goes
Oh.
glow, glow, and clicky clack.
Nice. Or fancy.
He,
Crystal's
he
fancy,
yeah,
wasn't it?
his is fancy.
Mm.
Crystal was just saying that poor
Maybe
Baba
the baby
does not
come
want
on.
to sleep tonight.
Maybe the baby wants to come on with you. Maybe
She
that's
wants
why.
to talk about her reading.
She's like, Ma, let me join in the fun.
How are you finding Frost Heart, Ellie?
I really, really like it so far.
Yeah. Is this your first time reading it, or is rereading?
Yeah. I hadn't read it before.
Oh, goody.
Is that book one?
Yeah. I'm 200 pages in already.
Oh, far out. Righty go.
Yeah. And I'd read it probably like 20 pages before coming on. But yeah. I feel like I could just I could have
Read-
easily sat down and read the whole thing in one go.
And then you got book 2 and 3.
Yeah, which I don't own. So like I was already like, oh, like I'm sure my library has them. So that's gonna be.
Is that a complete series now for Frostheart? Has
Yeah.
Frostheart finished?
It's only the 3.
Which is good. It's nice to have a shortish.
Yeah,
series.
and I've seen that he's working on some new stuff, so I'm like,
Nice.
Oh no. Mm. You can attach it to your iPad if you've got one, Amy. If you want to
Yeah,
have
or a
Mhm.
laptop.
Or a laptop. Adrian
Yes,
uses
we
his
have.
with his work laptop.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just like at my desk he just plugs into one of my monitors. At his desk he like plugs into both of his monitors, but doesn't bother fucking around with attaching to my fucking graphics tablet screen. It's a little unnecessary.
Oh, hey.
Ellie, you don't have the 2nd and 3rd on your wish list. Can you fix that,
No.
please?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You have a Fletchy
It's just-
though.
Aww. Kitty snuggles.
His feet are so cold. Where have you been doing?
Ooh, do we need little mittens for your kitten?
Yeah. I need little like baby socks for him. He'd be so cute.
I'm sure he would
Oh.
hate that.
Oh, he would absolutely hate it. Actually,
But you
no,
would love it.
I feel like he'd be okay if I tried to put them on Percy. It would be a completely different story. But Fletchy
I love
is
watching
just kinda
cats and
like,
dogs
Yeah, I'm
react
alive.
to having like shoes and socks put on. It's very funny. I love it like when a dog just basically acts like, oh, my feet are gone and I can't walk.
And it's just like, oh, my limbs. Oh. Oh. Well, that.
Yeah,
give it-
I have
oh,
one
no,
and I
then-
use it like every few weeks.
You get
It's
one of those
still
hospital
working.
tray tables.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, he's very cute.
What other? I'm just trying to think of like books that I just push onto everyone. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of.
The Dragon Bride.
Yes. Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah. Okay, how do we feel about maybe another sprint? I feel like
sounds
I
good.
could probably
Sounds good.
do one more and then I think I might be done. Anyone got any preference for length?
Whatever works for you.
At least more than 33 minutes. Oh no, 32 minutes.
30.
Anything more than 32, I'm good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's maybe go 45.
Yeah, cool.
Sounds good.
It feels like the end of the week. Well, for us, it's going to be tomorrow's Friday.
It basically is. It's so weird. Because I think it's just us here in Vic that have Friday off, right?
Oh
got
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah. So everyone's got Thursday
Yeah.
off, and then Victoria's got Friday. That's unless other people in other states have gone. You know what? Let's just take a long weekend and take the Friday as a holiday. Like they've managed to take a holiday. It's not
I
a
think
public
so.
holiday
Yeah.
for any other state. Being that the
Yeah.
public holiday's on the Thursday, there'll probably be a lot of people taking the Friday as a day off anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point going back to work for one day.
It's the
And
same
then
as
I
I
have
think.
Monday off
Ooh.
Woohoo!
because
So
that's my
have I.
regular
I'm
day
in-
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking a regular day off as well on Monday as well. So I've got 5 days. Woo!
Yeah. Thursday and Fridays are usually my only like working days. So now I just have like this whole
Are you working?
this whole week off.
Are you
No.
working?
Me?
Al,
No,
you going to
no,
work on the holidays or?
no. My boss won't pay for public holiday rates.
Oh,
so
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
it's fine. Okay, awesome.
Let's do it.
Happy reading, everyone.
Hoi.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, mine is like lagging a little.
Are we done? Paige, you can finish that by the end of the day, yeah?
No. I need to sleep. But I'll keep chugging away at it.
Has anyone actually has anyone actually read through the night and like not gone to sleep while reading a book? And what book was it that did it?
I've done it several times because I have insomnia. It's not so much that like the book is so engaging that I don't sleep, but it's just like, well, I guess I'm not going to fall asleep, so I might as well read this whole book.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I've had that. I've not had the like, oh, this book is so good that I need to stay up and read it.
I love to sleep, so if I can sleep, I will.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've only done it once or twice. I think ages ago when I was reading, I think the 4th Harry Potter book, I was like, I must have just started reading. And then I'm like, what's that light change? Just when you turn the light on, I'm like, oh my God, it's dawn. But usually I go to sleep. Even like with Crescent City now, I went to bed. Everyone's like, my God, it's amazing. And it's like 10 o'clock. No, bedtime. Bye. I hear a lot of booktubers like, oh, it's at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm still reading it. And I'm like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to remember what I just read in the last X amount of time.
I mean, that's my everyday existence anyway.
Right?
Night, Tracy.
Ooh, grocery order.
It's okay.
Small favors?
Oh, I do want to get to that.
Me too.
Is that a good book? What's it about?
I have no idea.
I've just
read Speaky.
Yeah, I read that author's, I think it was her debut.
House
of Salt and Sorrows. Yeah. And I know Small Favors has bees on the cover, so like that's enough for me.
Yeah.
You'll be heartbroken if there's no actual bees in that book, and they just lied to you.
Yeah, I expect bees.
I do not want to be deceived.
If you're gonna make me buzz about it, then you need to deliver on the bees.
And this is why we were not safe for workathon prompt creators together.
33 pages.
No.
Nice. Yeah, I'm almost finished, but
Oh, nice. And then are you going to go straight to book 2, or are you going to maybe next month read book 2?
yeah, well, I got to read the next book on my poll, so
you're not allowed to.
Yeah. There's that. But yeah, I think the next like 2 are kind of smallish books as well.
Oh, nice.
So at least I'm hoping I can get through.
So everyone thought I was going to do your readathon. I don't like people picking my books, but I'm very happy.
It's just for you to go through and pick everyone else's.
Yes, that's what I did. As soon as Twitter said that somebody else had put a poll in, I'm like, bing, 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 bing. I've selected everyone's books. The power.
That'll be the next round. It'll just be like Lola.
Lawless
For
picks your
everyone.
book. Yeah. That's the whole read along. I'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
Just let you know, praise. Good ending. Good book. If you're looking for just a nice, cozy, smutty read. And if you put it on 2.5, there's about, I think, only 4.5 hours of recording. And it's on KU anyway as well.
I heard it's very heavy on like the praise kink, and that it can be kind of hard to jive with if you don't have that particular kink.
Oh, if it really annoys you, then yes, but it's not really. It's not that heavy. I've read worse. Oh.
I
Depends on
would
what
like
you can
for Erin to pick my entire tibia.
Ooh,
I'm so good at it.
yay!
I mean, half of my shelves are now your recommendations anyway. Oh, maybe a little less than half.
Mm.
My like want to read is purely just your recommendations.
Well,
Good.
actually, Paige, since that you recommended the Dragon Bride, I think we need to do a buddy read for the Kraken when it comes out,
Yeah,
or live, and everyone can read it all at the same time.
I am definitely going to be not picking that up next month, which makes me sad.
Oh, I'm gonna try and find space for it.
I mean, I've got 40 plus books already as options, so I'm like,
Why? Are you
as
doing
much as I
40
love
books?
the Katie, I just like readathons and then my own
okay.
interests in every single arc that I own and or have access to.
But you're doing Jonathan Strange as well.
I'm
In there.
aware of this.
Oh.
yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
about your mistakes?
Yeah, I'm acutely aware of the fact that I'm really bad at math. And signing up to be co-host for 2 readathons also really make good decisions that don't complement one another well.
Paige, the word. This is a word that you might need to start learning. No, just no, because you're like, yep, I'll do it.
I like saying yes to stuff.
We know. That's why you got 44 books on lineup.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes.
Goody.
I think we're all in support of that, Amy.
Yeah.
So then, Amy, you can join us in the Kraken next month.
I have definitely pushed that into a lot of people's hands.
Are you getting? I swear, I think I asked you last time. You're getting commission on this book, aren't you?
I wish. That would be glorious.
If I
because
open the
I would be
Kraken
rolling
book-
in it.
If I open the Kraken book and it says thanks to Paige as a
That's the dedication, is just 2
that's
pages.
dedication.
Yeah, if only she knew that I existed.
Yeah. 2-page, have some tentacle porn. Love Kate.
I'm keen.
So actually, she's already written this book. Maybe book 4, you open it and the main character's name's Paige, and you'll be like, oh my god.
She's secretly known
I
about
would
you
say
this
so.
whole time.
Would keel over and die casually. It's good.
I think this should be on you, like, we should start a new petition.
Get Katie Roberts to know who the fuck Paige is.
We should all like put something on Instagram and tag Paige. Paige, thank you for introducing this book.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't have read this
do, like
without
one
Paige.
of those the story inserts and everyone tag Katie Robert and the fact that they've read it, and then the next person adds to it just to see how many people have actually read it because of my recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm sitting at about 6 to 8 people.
That's 6 to 8 that you know of, but then those 6 to 8 people have moved on and told another 6 to 8 each.
Yeah.
And lots of people
And,
who
like-
haven't told you as well.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Also, like, it didn't make it to like the #1 spot in my Make Me Read polls just from your voting, unless you made a whole bunch of Twitter accounts to vote for it. So, like,
Probably.
obviously, like, people you've told to read it also voted for it.
Not gonna lie, I have 2 Twitter accounts. But that's only 2. Everything else was not of
It
my
got
own
so many
accord.
more votes than any other book that I put on my polls.
But you've dropped subliminals to everyone. You're like,
Yes.
when you see it, make sure you vote for it. If you see that name, you just think,
Yeah.
it just accidentally just hits that name. When you see a poll with that name on, you're like, why am I picking this book? I hear a
Well,
voice.
too late. I've already clicked.
You just see a page whispering in the back of your head.
And then my recommendations video for Camp Elm Street did not go up today. And I have Claws on the cover as one of my team prompts. And obviously I recommended it to fulfill a prompt as well. So
Retractable claws.
I apologize to everyone that knows me.
What is it, Paige? Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've discovered the thing that was missing in Smut for me was monsters.
What's the
More
smart
arms, the better.
response?
Is
No.
this called more arms the better? Or
I don't know. Maybe it was the consent.
Yeah, it was such a surprisingly sweet story.
100%.
It's so
Like,
wholesome,
it's just a
like.
genuinely lovely story.
Hmm.
But yeah, thank you everyone for humoring my wants and desires.
I mean, I initially just bought it because I'm like, I love this cover and I need to celebrate the cover.
Yeah.
And like, I know that I should read a Katie Robert because you love her work so much. So like, let's make this one that I'm like obsessed with the cover of be my first. And now I'm like, I really liked that.
I'm down for that. Like,
Yeah.
I understand Katie Robert not being an author for everyone, but she works for me.
and I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, it unless you really hate fantasy or romance, they are really easy reads. I mean, I've read a couple of Katie Roberts. It's nothing. If you want something, just to chill out and just, that's why, a lot of the older ladies like Mills and Blooms. It's because it's, you know what you're going to get at the end. There's going to be some trials and there's happy ending. We all happy.
I should do another reading
If
1-star
Katie
reviews of my
Roberts
favorite
finishes-
books.
If Katie Roberts finishes with a book and they all die, I'll be like, what? Hang on, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
I'd be
feel like
keen.
if any romance book did that though, that like,
Well, it wouldn't technically be counted in the romance genre. It'd be
Yeah.
coming under literary fiction,
yeah,
okay.
'cause it needs that happy ever after.
which is stupid.
Yeah, but at the
I
same
just
time,
want pure sex. I suppose that comes under erotica, which doesn't have to have a happily ever after.
Well, they kind of do have a happily ever.
Well,
happy ending.
yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
yeah,
A happy finish. Yeah, I'd like the epilogue didn't do a lot for me emotionally, but I was like, oh, good for them.
A lot of them do have, actually thinking about it, a lot do actually have an epilogue. They don't just finish the book. A lot of the romance has an epilogue at the end.
Yeah.
yeah.
To get that happily ever after, like, confirmed. But like, I don't care, like, because also like life is change, so like things won't stay the same and be happy forever, and you can't tell me otherwise because I'm too cynical and pessimistic.
Some of the epilogues is only like a month after, and I'm like, that's not exactly into the future.
It's like, wow, great job on the lasting relationship, guys.
This kind of makes me giggle. Someone's done I just decided to go look at 1-star reviews because why not? And they were like, what's this? Thought this was thought this would be a silly, goofy time buddy reading with a few friends, but jokes was on me. Because I hated every second of this.
Of the book
Of Dragon's Bride.
Oh, okay.
Her profile picture is holding a Court of Mist and Fury.
Oh, so it was too short and like to the point. Yeah. Not enough time wasted.
Like, oh, okay. Like I liked A Court of Mist and Fury as well, so I'm not bagging on it. But I was just like,
Oh, but it's interesting when you get reviews like that. There was one of the girls on Instagram. She's finished Silver Flame, and she's like, "Oh, gratuitous." Can't even say that word. Gratuitous sex scenes, too much. And I'm like, then I looked at her actual feed, and I'm like, that book wasn't for you, love. It really wasn't, because compared to all the other books that you've read, this is the one with the most sex in it.
Spicy. I do love me a spicy.
Yeah. So I think sometimes it comes down to what not reader preference, because she's like, oh, I don't like this book's too much sex. And I'm like, but looking at the other books that you've read, you could tell that she probably wasn't going to like it to begin with.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you think it's going to be ACOTAR, it does take a big jump between, the amount of sex from the other ACOTAR books to Silver Flame. Yeah, there's far few more.
You would have clicked on by that point in the series, though, right?
I don't know, but yeah, she's more, more contemporary romance type of book reader. And, okay, fair point. Yeah.
That's like
yeah, but I mean, contemporary romance will sometimes still have a lot of smart, depends on
Talia Hibbert's Untouchable series.
Yeah. But yeah,
technically considered just a contemporary, is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. But so when you're seeing Paige, when you look at the ones that they say 1 star, I think sometimes that the book wasn't meant for them to read. It's not a.
Yeah, I've seen a few that are like, I've never read romance before, and I decided to start with Dragon's Bride.
I'm like, that's
you really got to ease yourself into that.
Good try.
Yeah. And as long as they acknowledge that this just wasn't for them, then that's totally fair.
It's different to be
I hated this because and it was shit, and no actual explanation that this is their first smutty book and they've gone with romance with a monster smut. If it's this isn't my kind of book, I've never read from this genre before, I didn't really enjoy the reading experience, then fair.
To be fair, I haven't read that much smut.
Not yet.
I
not
just
yet.
I just have very specific tastes.
Paige is just warming you up.
You could go into that and never have read smut before and love it.
Yeah,
I feel it's sometimes it's well, if you haven't read any before and you really don't think you're gonna like it, then it's a intense. Katie Roberts
is a starting point.
It's like Paige said. I mean, it's one thing going, oh yeah, this is my first book. It wasn't for me. Instead of you see some comments, oh, this book is trash, and I'm like, was the book trashed or this book wasn't for you?
It's we're in a public sphere where people will just put their opinion regardless. So if they think it's trash and because it wasn't for them, and is what it is, hopefully the authors won't put too much stock in it and they just continue on their merry way, and then you'll have people like me screaming about it from the rooftops, pushing it into everyone's hands, even if they aren't prepared.
I always hope that people understand that when I say that their opinion is wrong, I'm joking.
I mean, I know my opinion is always right. So if someone disagrees with me,
yeah,
that's a them problem.
Yeah.
I can't even take myself seriously.
Oh,
Oh,
but
dear
you know
God.
the controversy for From Blood and Ash, the newest book, because they had the threesome, and everyone's like, why did she go down that path? And I'm like,
Yes.
didn't you? And I want to write back, and I'm like, did you not read the book? Because as soon as those three met, you're like, that's coming. It's not even a hint. It's been slapped in the face. I'm like, that is going to happen. And I was more surprised it took her so long to put that scene in the latest book than that it not happening.
Amy, you are my lady. Please give me recommendations. The newest one. The most recent, not the first one.
Amy's just like going to Amazon right now, ordering it.
Ordering all the whole
I haven't even read the first one. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
actually
thinking
more
more
intrigued now.
Those ones are super long too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. You best just getting the audio book. It works much better.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just hear from Amy in like a week's time.
He's done the whole series and the prequel.
Yeah.
I don't know. If there's like smut or romance, I basically only want like monster smut now. I think it's because like I hate reading descriptions of like men's like bland handsomeness, because like one, like I don't picture visual descriptions. So like I loved when she like described like his like sort of like pebbly skin texture. I'm like, that's exciting and cool, and that's like a textural detail that I can imagine that isn't just like, imagine a handsome guy's face
with his smooth skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't find that, like, one, I don't picture things, and two, I don't find that very interesting to look at. So I don't understand when someone's like, oh wow, this person is like so beautiful to look at. I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't care.
I
but I'm just
appreciate
like,
that you can see that, but I got nothing.
yeah, but I'm just like, oh, he's got a lizard face. Fucking great.
Yeah. That I can picture.
Yeah.
And a long lizard tongue. And he knows
Yeah.
how to use it. And you're like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, that's great. Like, give me some interesting skin texture, like
Retractable
fun
claws.
Oh,
yeah.
you might like
Yeah.
Roxburgh.
Like, give me fun details.
Yeah. Is it Roxburgh Manor or
Oh yeah, I've had
Roxbury?
that. Yeah, like the Lady of Rock
Yeah.
something Manor.
yeah, you'll
I
like that
just
one.
have to put it
They're
on.
all,
Yeah.
they're all creatures.
I mean, yeah.
I think Ash is handsome, but like, that's Ash. He is just
Yeah, it's like different. It's
an
like when
embodiment.
it's
Mhm.
yeah.
What's
I
up?
like.
I'm just saying you're handsome.
Sure you are.
Yeah. Don't question it, just roll with it. You is my handsome booba. He technically said it okay.
I like a big bushy beard on a man. Otherwise, I don't really have a lot of like preferences when it comes
And
to
then-
like masculine.
But don't you have a follicularly challenged partner as well?
How dare.
Well, that partner is no longer growing
Oh, I'm
beards.
sorry. Oh, no longer growing.
Growing beards and getting laser because she doesn't want a beard anymore.
Oh, sweet.
So
No follicularly challenged in this
Nope.
household.
Nope.
Sounds good. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. That's so exciting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fun, yes.
I feel like you get a lot of like ginger women,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not so much
Ginger man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm much more interested in someone who's like kind of unusual looking.
Yeah.
So
And
you
it's like-
Lizard skin.
so you
Not
good
conventionally attractive.
you good with the Hunchback of Notre Dame then? Is that what we're going for?
Quasimodo is adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're vibing.
Yeah.
Like, look, I probably wouldn't be sexually attracted to the cartoon. That's just not my vibe. I don't really find cartoons attractive. But he's so cute.
Squishy.
I won't give him a big cuddle.
I'm not sure what part.
Yes. You're just
But-
going yes, Erin.
Yes.
Well, Erin already knows that she's always right, so you know that's just natural then.
Never been wrong in my life.
Yeah. That's true. I honestly haven't thought about that movie in years.
I haven't seen it in years. I've thought about it a lot because there's it was a thing that was coming up and it was one of those like puzzle shows and they had to guess the fictional character and it was like Hangman essentially. And like everyone else knew the answer to it except the two people that were guessing it, and it was painful to watch because everyone was just like, even the audience was like, oh my god, and Quasimodo was the answer.
But apparently when you're in those situations, you just freeze. You're like, what's my name again? What do I
Yeah.
do?
The amount of stress.
And then, you know, they probably 2 a.m. the next morning, like, oh, yeah, I know that answer.
Yeah, no, it like finishes and they're like, oh yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah.
Well, I think that's about the end of me tonight, to be honest.
Fire.
It feels later than 10 o'clock.
Yeah, no, it does.
Oh, dang it.
So is any of you ladies doing any live sprints this weekend or on the long weekend? Do you want to let everyone know that you're going 24, 48, 62 hours? What do we?
No, I'm sure someone, I think Mel's on Sunday. Again,
I will
this
be
week.
around sometime, but I haven't actually selected a time both for I am a Voltathon host for this week. So
Nice.
Is there any time when you're not hosting at least one thing?
no.
That's true.
I haven't had anything planned for no, I'm doing a buddy read of the night. So never mind.
But also I would encourage you, like, if you do think of a month when you don't have anything planned, don't say it out loud, don't jinx it, don't speak the words.
Well, I've only got a buddy read with Amy. We haven't made it like a full thing, but it is the Night Circus, so I know that people want to jump in on it.
Oh,
I want to read that
I
sometime.
actually have that book. Could you do a Caraval as well?
Yeah. I have zero desire to read that.
No, because I've got the second series and I need to read the first series apparently before the second.
It's okay to read things not buddy read as well.
I don't know. Have either of you read about the Once Upon a Broken Heart? Because I feel like there was discussion that you could read it alone. It just provides a little bit more context if you've read the Caraval series, but it won't spoil anything. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did say you can read it before, but it is better to read the first series first. You get
Yeah,
more.
I read the first one and
It's
Yeah.
like probably something spoils. If you read the second series before the first, you probably get some spoilers out of it.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna work through the Anita Blake series, so like I'm very busy.
Yeah. How many what are they up to now? Anita Blake.
I think there's like 28 or something. I'm
Well,
not
they
sure. I
actually-
haven't looked into it thoroughly.
I used to love those books.
Are we?
That's she was
You ready
a
for that?
necromancer. Anita Blake. That's the ones, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's a necromancer.
or something. There's vampires. It's a long running open fantasy series.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
been
old
in it.
enough to have read the earlier ones.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
I'm in an open fantasy mood, so
It's just the only problem with those is that because they're so old, I don't think you can get an audio book on a lot of them. I could be wrong. I don't-
No, I know I've started the first audiobook before. I can find them. I have.
I think you can do audio books.
Yeah,
of those.
with Erin's 8 different library cards and
Yeah. I
Oh,
can
so
find
there
it.
is audio book out there for them because I didn't think they were actually done.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm pretty sure there is. Like back when like books on tape. But
Okay.
were we gonna sign off?
yeah.
Allie's like half an hour ago, but I wanted to go half an hour.
That's okay.
I feel like we're holding you hostage on your own channel.
That's all right. I'll just leave and then like I'll just come on in like an hour and be like, okay, they're gone. Okay, end broadcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
Thank
Al.
you for coming. All right.
Thanks.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.